Jason Statham is a name that resonates with action and toughness, known for his powerful performances in movies like The Transporter and The Mechanic. He has become the face of high-octane cinema. With a strong jawline and an intense gaze, he embodies the tough guy image, often taking on roles of skilled fighters or daring heroes. His characters are not just muscles, they are clever, resourceful, and determined to overcome any challenge that in each film, Statham demonstrates an unwavering resolve. Whether he's speeding through city streets or engaging in hand-to-hand combat, audiences have come to expect pulse-pounding action and witty one-liners delivered with a charming British accent. Despite his tough exterior, there is also a subtle depth to his characters that makes them relatable. As we dive into this story, Jason's fiery spirit will be put to the test in an unexpected confrontation with a rude lawyer. This encounter reveals not only his fierce personality but also his capacity for clever problem-solving in the face of adversity. The scene is set in a bustling downtown area, where the sounds of the city create a lively backdrop. Cars honk and people chatter as they navigate the crowded sidewalks, moving swiftly to their destinations. Towering buildings stretch toward the sky, casting shadows over the busy street below. In this urban jungle, amidst the rush and excitement, Jason Statham walks with a purposeful stride, his presence commanding attention even in the chaos. As he approaches a sleek glass building that houses law offices, the atmosphere shifts. A sense of seriousness hangs in the air, contrasting sharply with the bustling energy outside. The lobby is modern and polished, with marble floors and bright lights reflecting off the walls. It's here that Jason encounters the rude lawyer, a figure who stands out not just for their sharp suit but also for their arrogant demeanor. The lawyer's dismissive tone echoes through the space, ready to clash with Jason's strong personality. In this charged environment, tension hangs thick, setting the stage for a confrontation that promises to be anything but ordinary. As Jason enters the lobby, he spots the rude lawyer leaning against a polished reception desk, scrolling through their phone instead of focusing on the crowd around him. With perfectly tailored clothing and an air of superiority, the lawyer carries themselves like a king surveying their kingdom. They barely glance up as people pass by, muttering pointed comments under their breath that show a complete disregard for anyone who gets in their way. The lawyer's demeanor is sharp and dismissive. They speak to others with a cutting tone, instantly belittling anyone who tries to engage. "You're wasting my time," they snap at a junior associate, making it clear that respect is not something they offer easily. Their arrogance fuels a growing tension in the air, as those nearby exchange uneasy glances, unsure of how to handle such a brazen display of entitlement. It is this very attitude that sets the scene for Jason's inevitable clash. The lawyer's lack of consideration for others has earned them a reputation, one that will soon be challenged by Jason's unyielding spirit. As Jason approaches, the lawyer finally looks up, their eyes narrowing as they take in his presence. Well, look who strolled in," they sneer, an arrogant smirk crossing their face. The lawyer's tone drips with condescension, as if judging Jason solely by his appearance. "You're lost, aren't you? This place is for professionals," they taunt. Jason stands tall, unfazed by the lawyer's jibe. "Actually, I'm here for a meeting," he replies evenly, his voice calm yet firm. The contrast between their attitudes is striking. While the lawyer continues to exude entitlement, Jason radiates confidence and strength. With every word exchanged, the tension escalates, a palpable charge in the air that draws the attention of those nearby. The lawyer leans closer, clearly enjoying this power play. "I hope you don't expect to make a scene here," they say with a challenging glint in their eyes. Jason's expression remains steady as he responds with just enough edge to hint that he won't back down easily. This initial encounter sets the stage for a showdown that neither of them will soon forget. Jason's calm demeanor remains unshaken as the lawyer throws insults his way. "Look, I don't have time for games," Jason replies with a steady voice, his eyes locking onto the lawyer's with unwavering intensity. There is no flash of anger or frustration. Instead, he exudes a quiet confidence that makes it clear he won't be dismissed easily. His posture is relaxed, yet there's an unmistakable energy radiating from him, hinting at the determination bubbling just beneath the surface. As his words hang in the air, the lawyer's smirk falters for a brief moment, realizing that this isn't someone they can easily intimidate. Jason leans slightly closer, lowering his voice just enough to draw the lawyer in, creating a charged atmosphere between them. "I'm here to discuss business, not to entertain your ego," he states firmly. It's clear that while he isn't looking for a fight, He is more than ready to stand his ground if things escalate further. This exchange marks a pivotal moment, setting the tone for the confrontation that lies ahead. As the tension thickens, the lawyer, sensing Jason's resolve, escalates their provocation. "You really think you belong in this world?" they taunt, crossing their arms defiantly. "Maybe you should stick to the movies, that's where people like you belong." The challenge hangs heavy in the air, and it's clear they are enjoying pushing Jason's buttons. Jason's expression remains steady, but there's a flicker of intensity in his eyes as he steps forward slightly. "I might surprise you," he replies, his voice low yet filled with an undercurrent of strength. This only fuels the lawyer's bravado, who now inches closer, leaning over the reception desk with a sneer. "Surprise me? You don't even know how to play in the big leagues," they retort, clearly enjoying this power struggle. The atmosphere crackles with energy as onlookers start to notice the escalating drama. Tension swirls around them like a storm brewing, and it feels as if one wrong move could ignite an explosion of confrontation, leaving both men poised as unlikely adversaries in a battle of wills. Just as the tension reaches its peak, a sudden commotion erupts from outside the lobby. The doors swing open violently, and in rush two frantic individuals, a panicked woman clutching a briefcase and a man shouting frantically behind her. "They're after me," she cries, her voice trembling with fear as she rushes into the lobby, completely unaware of the escalating conflict between Jason and the lawyer. The lawyer's expression shifts from arrogance to alarm in an instant as they momentarily abandon their verbal attack on Jason to confront this new threat. "What's going on here?" they demand, instantly losing their swagger as they step back. Jason quickly assesses the situation and instinctively moves closer to the woman for protection. The dynamic pivots entirely. Now, instead of facing off against each other, Jason finds himself in an unexpected alliance with the terrified woman against an unknown danger. This twist heightens the stakes, transforming their confrontation into something that is not only intense but also filled with urgency and intrigue, prompting both men to quickly reconsider their priorities, realizing the situation requires more than just brute strength. Jason takes a moment to devise a clever plan that he leans in slightly toward the lawyer, who is still unsettled by the woman's frantic entrance. "You know," he begins, "this might just be a perfect opportunity for you to redeem yourself, help us out here, and I might reconsider my approach." The lawyer narrows their eyes, curiosity piqued despite the apparent tension. Jason's tone is both personable and authoritative, creating an intriguing blend that draws the lawyer in. "Think about it," Jason continues, "you can either stand by and watch this escalate or show that you're not just all talk." Using his quick wit, Jason proposes that they work together to shield the terrified woman while they figure out what's happening. This unexpected suggestion confounds the lawyer, who is caught between their own arrogance and the genuine threat present. The lawyer hesitates for just a moment, and that's when Jason skillfully seizes the chance to shift gears completely, using both dialogue and unexpected teamwork to disarm the situation rather than relying on physical confrontation. As the lawyer processes Jason's unexpected proposal, their demeanor shifts from arrogance to uncertainty. Realizing the gravity of the situation, they nod slowly and step forward to join forces with Jason, their bravado fading. Together, they form a protective barrier around the frightened woman. As the commotion outside intensifies, Jason deftly takes charge, directing the lawyer to help him secure a nearby exit while keeping an eye on the panicked woman. "Stay close," he reassures her, his voice steady and reassuring. The lawyer, now engaged in this unexpected teamwork, follows Jason's lead, their earlier hostility replaced by a shared sense of purpose. As they manage to shield the woman from the chaos, a group of men barges into the lobby looking for her, but with Jason's quick thinking and the lawyer's newfound cooperation, they successfully lead her to safety. Afterward, the lawyer turns to Jason, a flicker of respect in their eyes. "I didn't expect this from you," they remark, acknowledging that perhaps there's more to Jason than just a tough exterior. The confrontation transforms into an alliance, leaving both men with a new understanding of each other. In the aftermath of their intense confrontation, Jason and the lawyer share a moment of reflection. This unexpected alliance has taught them both valuable lessons about respect and understanding. Jason's calm demeanor in the face of the lawyer's arrogance became a catalyst for change, proving that standing up for oneself does not always require aggression. Sometimes, it's about using one's wit and composure to navigate conflicts. The lawyer, once quick to belittle others, realizes that true strength lies not just in power but in collaboration and humility. By working together to confront a real threat, They discover that even the most unlikely allies can come together for a common good. As the dust settles, it becomes clear that this experience has reshaped their views. For Jason, it reaffirms his belief in the importance of staying true to himself while approaching tense situations with calmness. For the lawyer, it provides a wake-up call about the importance of treating others with respect, regardless of their appearance or profession. In the end, both men walk away with a newfound understanding of each other and the impact of their actions. This encounter leaves a lasting impact on Jason, prompting him to reflect on the importance of understanding and respect in his future interactions. While he has always been known for his strength, this experience emphasizes that true power lies in collaboration and calmness. Even in the face of confrontation, Jason realizes that he can make a difference not just through physical prowess but by fostering connections with others, regardless of their backgrounds or initial attitudes. He begins to approach situations with a more open mind, ready to listen and engage rather than immediately react with aggression. This newfound perspective allows him to navigate challenges more effectively, paving the way for deeper, more meaningful relationships. The lessons learned from this confrontation not only shape Jason's character but also resonate with those around him. As he moves forward, he carries with him the belief that standing up for oneself can coexist with compassion and teamwork, ultimately making him a stronger individual both professionally and personally. In this way, Jason becomes not just an action star but a true hero in life's everyday battles.